Time to work in my teacher planner for the week of August 19th through the 25th. All right, here are the early returns on the hobonichi weeks for the first week of school. I found it was very good. I liked it. It worked out pretty well. I was able to... The dogs are playing because there's no sun puddle. Anyway, so no, it worked out really well getting like checklists done. I did get my 3 safety videos in. I'm going to show you some other things, but let's go ahead and start working on the next side. So yes, the 19th through the 25th. And I think I'm going to end up using the weekends differently. Just because I don't need the weekends. I don't. All right, let's grab this. Oh, they are ferocious, these doggos. So before I do that, we'll line him up. I like lining him, making this line by the first notches to put just events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So don't need to worry about it down there. Then I can put this in as a pencil board. I'm going to have to make myself some sort of pencil board, I think. They are crazy this morning. They are full of Zooms because I think even they're over that first week of school. They're like, no, we're done. We are done with the first week of school. Okay, so I have, let's take care of events. We've got an insurance meeting because we're changing insurance providers. And it's after school. I have an American Fidelity meeting, which is like extra insurance things, like, you know, accident insurance, cancer insurance, things like that. But you have to meet with them every year. So that's at 9:20, which is part of my prep time. This usually goes really fast because basically I say, do the same thing we did last year. And he's like, okay. And then I go. So it's pretty easy meeting. I'll have chiropractor at 3:45. Now, here's the funny thing. I actually am supposed to have it on Monday at 3:45, but the insurance meeting, that's a little more important. It's a little more important. Now, I had a thought of what I was going to do with the weekend. I can't remember what that thought is right now, though. Cannot remember for the life of me. It's okay. It happens. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes you just think, oh, yeah, I'm totally going to do it that way. I did like using these things for, or using it for to-do lists. It really helped. There was only one day where I forgot my planner, and that always makes me cranky. I won't lie about that. I get very, very cranky when I forget my planners in a spot. And I even, I was doing really well at remembering my planners. And then, yeah, I left it at one building, so before I went to the other building, I hopped back over and grabbed it in the morning. I'm looking at my doodles that I got from Exo Mama Plants, see if there's any doodles I would like to use. The green ones are pretty fun, but I don't think we'll need that. We got lots of doodles. Lots and lots of doodles. With the nails. Bones. Got some checklists, check boxes. Little Happy Meal things. I might use that for something else. All right, maybe not. I don't think I'll use this, but I'll leave it to the side. Okay, so to-do lists here. I do need to make sure that I print off, seating charts for Monday because it's my last first day of school at this building. Since I work at... Sharpie's favorite thing is chase. All he ever wants is Jules to chase him around. Jules likes to play with toys. So they have learned how to work with each other's play styles to be crazy heads. I love them. I do. Anyway, so this is my last first day of school with this group. I only see my music students once a week. So I have a building that I go to on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have a building I go to on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So this is the last first day here, and this is the last first day there. Singing turns. And on Tuesday is my big planning day for the week, which sounds weird, but since we start school on a Wednesday, I really do feel like my weeks are more like Wednesday to Tuesday in that kind of a cycle. So plans / update slides. I use slides a lot. That's actually where I do a lot of my lesson planning, is in the slides. So there you go. Oh, and on here I need to grade 5th worksheets. I'm doing something new with my 5th graders. We're going to be doing kind of like, if you had a language class back in the 90s, early 2000s, I don't know if they still do these anymore, but like DOLs, or even math had DOMs, daily oral language or daily oral math. I'm doing kind of like some music dailies that help them to review things, because I have one class on Thursday, one class on Tuesday that come basically straight from recess to me. And so there needs to be a little bit of that settle time. Also gives them a chance to go use the restroom, so I dismiss them, but we're not wasting time. We're reviewing things. They can work together and chat. So that's kind of something I'm working on this year. Thursday, I need to print new, so I gotta make sure music dailies, that's what I'm calling them. And that's why I got to grade Thursdays on Tuesdays, because I'm pretty sure I know what I want this music daily to be, but I want to double check. I want to check on Skyward. It's our new gradebook system. I don't know how to make these things called live tiles, so I should probably figure that out. So that's going to be my goal for that day. Wednesdays, I need to email staff about timeline. I have a timeline outside. I have a big wall that's right down the main hallway that's outside my room, and I made all of the months of the year going down that hallway. And what I'd like to have happen, and our little like positive vibes committee and the principals and all that have said it's a good idea, when teachers take pictures, or PTO takes pictures, or my principal's really good at taking pictures too, we put them on the timeline of the year so that we can kind of see what our school does throughout the entire year. So I got to email staff that that's what that timeline is about. I need to set concert dates for choir. All right, so that's where I'm going to stop here with making my to-do list, because I do want to leave some space there. I do want to use one of these music girls that I got from Sarah Lynn Art. I think they're just kind of fun, but they are kind of large in a church. I thought about putting one right down here, though, and then leaving this space. You two doggos. I like her. But I think we're gonna go with her. I wish one of them had a pixie haircut, because I love my pixie haircut. I do. Is this gonna be too much for this spot? I don't think so, because I don't need the dates over here. And I'll still have space to write. We're committing. We have committed. Oh, how cute is that, right? And this still gives me a lot of space over here. So that's why, if you notice, oh my goodness, you two are too cute. I decorate after I write my plans down. That's important. Fridays, I will say, not a lot gets done on Fridays. It is my busiest day. I am back-to-back classes, so I try to leave that pretty empty, because I don't want to put pressure on myself of getting certain things done. Because I'm going to be honest, it won't happen. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just know there is too much going on those days. So let me grab a box. I do have some extra boxes over here, and these are blue. These are from, I got a thing of, what's it called? Extras from Exo Model Plans. So should we do the blue one? I just need a quick little, like, or I don't know, maybe We can use this one. And then maybe we'll make it like a little tiny habit tracker at the bottom here. I have safety videos, and my goal is to get 3 done every week. And I have the least amount this year, which is nice because it cycles. You don't do every video every year. Some videos you do. Some videos you have to do every year, like the test integrity one, like that one you have to do every year. I think bloodborne pathogens you have to do every year. You know, all that fun stuff. So, I know, super fun. Safety videos. But some of them I can test out of. Like, you don't have to watch the video. You can just take the test. So, I just need to get 3 done, and I'm just trying to stay on top of that. All right, I think that's it for the planning part for this week. So I'm going to put my little magnetic bookmark here. And in fact, what I might do is actually put it on the other side. Then I want to show you a couple things that I want to do with other pages in this book. I think we'll do it right there. We'll still keep the ribbon. I'm not a fan of the ribbons. Okay, so let's go back to the like perpetual calendar. So one thing I started working on that I like, and I think I'll put some of these guys in there, is happy notes. I try to give happy mail to my students. Let's put you, it's okay. It's okay if it covers some of it up. It's just going to make it fun. So we got a blue one, and let's do a yellow one. If we don't know certain dates at this point, it'll just, I can always write on top of it too. Not the end of the world. Maybe here? Let's do here. There we go. So I like to write notes to students when I catch them doing awesome things in my classroom. So my goal is, because here's the thing, I start off strong and then the teacher whirlwind gets me. So my goal is 3 to 8 notes a day. And I put 3 to 8 because I only have 4 classes a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That doesn't mean I can't write more than 4 notes. Sometimes I will, and sometimes I'll write a little bit less. But I wanted to make sure this is me keeping track of how many happy notes I got done. I did the little guy building, my K-3, we're not worried about it yet. Did not do them. So hopefully starting next week, and then weekends obviously don't count. So we'll just make little lines there so we know that those aren't part of it. And then at the top, I think I'll write the total. So hopefully the goal is that by the end of the school year, I will have written happy notes to everyone, because everyone can do something positive. So there's that. And then I wanted to use this sticker. This was a Sarah Lynn Art sticker. So was the music girl. I don't remember if I said that, but I wanted to put it somewhere, maybe right on the front cover, like right in here. Only because one of my favorite quotes from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, well, it's a story and then there's a quote. It has to do with a lighthouse. And it's when he was talking about perspective. And Stephen Covey is telling the story about, I think right here, towards the bottom now. He's telling the story, it's a true story about, it's crooked, it's fine, it's staying, because perspective is fine. How there was a ship, and it came across another ship, and they both start talking with their, flashing light code thing. And the original ship was like, you need to move because I'm a captain and, I'm important and we were here first and you need to move. And the other one finally says, you need to move. I am a lighthouse. And it's one of those reminders that sometimes we get so stuck in our ways that we don't think about being flexible or changing or things like that. The other thing with the lighthouse and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is the quote, be a light, not a judge, a model, not a critic. And those are things that I always have to remind myself about. So I wanted to put that guy in. When I saw that was the shop freebie I got, I wanted to get that. And I feel like we need to put Gail's freebie in there too. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put Gail's freebie right next to it. super cute. I love it. So if you like Sarah Lynn art, this is the freebie I have. I know she has other PR girls, so check their freebies out too. But there's that real quick. And then at the back, I thought I would... Hi, Sharp Dog. At the back, I thought I would fill out this guy because, or at least start to fill it out with you, because this is going to be my gratitude journal for school. Let's zhuzh it up a little bit. Let's give it a little washi tape at the top. Just a little bit. What if we did... I think this is where I should just dump the washi though. These are all very fall colors. I do like, oh, I should use the Coffee Teach Grade Repeat one. That's the one I should use. And maybe with the gold there. Let's do that. So I know this is probably supposed to be used for something else, the my 100, but I'm going to use it for this. I just think it's cute. First time using washi, I think. Well, no, I've used washi on the monthlies. Don't be silly. Coffee Teach Grade Repeat. Let's see, can I adjust this side just a little bit? Just a little bit. So yeah, even though we have 180 days of school, I figured 100 is pretty good. And I may not write something every single time, and sometimes I'll wait and write it with you. Sometimes I won't. It just kind of depends. But I was like, oh, this would be a great spot for that. Let's adjust you slightly too. And scissors, scissors, scissors. I don't know if I'll put the Mickey Mouse one on. I like the Coffee Teach Grade Repeat. Maybe we'll just leave that. There we go. I probably should be using this on there. I probably should. Okay. All right, so a couple things that I'm grateful for. One, AM classes. The reason why I say that, and I'll add some more to that later, that's personal to me, but it's just the groups that I have in the morning have been very awesome so far, and it helps me maintain my patience for the afternoon. It is very hard when you have rough classes that need a lot of redirection in the mornings, because then I feel like my patience level wears really thin by the afternoon, and I always feel bad about that. I just had the thought and it's gone. Give me a moment. Oh. The first day of school, starting with third grade, is great because they already know all my rules and procedures. So do we go over them? Of course we do. Do I need to go super lengthy about them? No, I can go straight into games. So like, it's so nice to start the first day of school with the older kids. It's so good. And then always by day 3 at my little building, the car rider line improves. That first day is always a little overwhelming. And part of it is because, you know, the kindergartners have had a long day. and they're overwhelmed. And we have a ton of car riders at my school. And so they don't always respond to their name, or they just kind of look at you. And part of it is because they're just so overwhelmed. They just did a whole day of school, so much new stuff. They're exhausted. I'm exhausted. So by the third day, we start kind of getting into the swing of things. So that is my hobonichi weeks for my teacher planner. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all on the next one.